Time to get onto these Taikos. Separate listings. Wonderful day. I just went for a bit of a walk around this small little villagey towny thing over there. It's really nice. Today is another lovely day. I've got my classy singlet going. People sort of often kind of mention my clothing of choice. I just wear crap. Yep. Pure class. Right then, now let's have a look at these. Well, to be honest, I didn't want to buy these, and this bloke said to me, come on, ABAREBUGYO, and can you buy these off me? My truck was just loaded with stuff. I wasn't really that keen, because they're old, and this one here is actually pretty rough. Now, you can see the wood pieces in there. If you see the lines, you'll see that they have the 16, or generally it's like 16 slats. They make them out of this sort of design, but it's quite large, and being quite large, it has to go via fast air, you see, so it gets expensive. Just this spot here is pretty rough. They put this, there's your wood, and they put this sort of stuff on it, and then they put this outer layer kind of thing on it. But I reckon if you just licked over it with a bit of paint, you're good to go. I said, yeah, alright, I'll buy them off you. Didn't want to. Skin's good, right? That's a boomer, that's for sure. Now, I was thinking of adding a few sticks, but to be honest, I want to keep those sticks for, well, these from something else anyway. I want to keep these for something else. So, you can just make up, you can just make up some sticks for yourself anyways, and that way you won't have to worry about extras, freights and all. I mean, awesome, like, as far as, I've got some weights on, so weights and measures and all that sort of blah blah. So you'll find I don't know anything about these, to be honest. And this bloke just wanted to unload them, and because just size wise and all that, yeah. So it sounds fantastic. It's a real boomer. So it'd be awesome. Yeah, awesome boomer. I don't know how that's going to come out. With maybe I have to be further away. This camera. So now, as I say, it's pretty rough and it's real. It's dirty too. You can clean all the dust off it. What's happened with this? Now, I've seen this before. Generally, the nut inside there would be affixed to the inside. Sometimes they carve it out and then make a hex and pop it in, and it stays there and knock it in. Sometimes they weld them, sometimes they don't and just keep them loose. So when they put these on prior to putting the skins on, and what's happened in this case, the bloke told me he took these off, and the nuts dropped in, so the nuts are just cruising around inside there. Now, I've seen this bloke's like, you're pretty cluey, you know how to like do things. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen that before anyway. So what they do is they put it, invert. I haven't used that word before. Right, put it upside down, and they put in a little magnet, alright, and then position the nut, and then they'll stick a little bit of super glue, leave a little while, and then that'll hold it just enough so they can get the thread onto it. You keep rolling away, man. Hey man, I'm trying to explain something here. Yeah. Right, and then so they get just enough on it, and then you can pop this thing back on it, right? Or you could just use it just the way it is, and like that. But I'll include these. And what I'm going to do is, now this would be cheap, I mean, for the size of it and the price and all, I mean, yeah, it's a great drum. Alright, it's just rough, that's all. Now, what I'm going to do, because of the size of it, and to ensure, I mean, look at this skin, it's great, this is ox skin. Good stuff. To ensure that to protect the skins and all, what I'm going to do, so these things, right, get these made up. And so it costs money to get all this sort of stuff made up and all this sort of stuff done. And you put these protectors on, you've got to do all this jazz to protect the skins themselves. But what I'll do is, once I do that, I'll have a protector upon it, and I'll be able to, I'll put some material around here, and inside you'll have, just under there, you'll have these things, so I'll stick these in with it. Alright, so you get these, the two. So yeah, it's a good cheap option for a drum, and I feel that too much coffee, man. If you simply paint it, I could do it even if I had the time. And here I am just babbling on all day. Yeah. If I went and urushi lacquered it, right? If I urushi lacquered that'd come up trick. But I haven't got the time. I didn't even want to buy these in the first place. But that'd be a separate listening. That's what I'm bagging on about. I reckon if you gave it a nice clean all up and gave it a nice little paint job, you have yourself a real good drum. Right? So yeah, that's that. And it's got to go via fast air, which is expensive, and that's just the way it is. eBay lumps on 10% of for freight funds, and I've got to pay to get these thingies made up, these box protectors and all that sort of jazz. But I'm not even going to charge for that, so it'll be cheap. And I've got to. Sometimes you help out the blokes on the auction circuits anyway, so that they help you out and you help them out, and it's all good. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And yeah, it's a boomer. So if you do purchase it, hopefully you'll be a part of some kind of karate dojo or something like that, and that'd be really cool. And I can be one of the great instigators, someone for the interest of others, that for this land. It starts from somewhere, doesn't it?